Hello, architects. Locke here, after a nice fresh slice of cake. I want to show you guys one of the new features, which will hopefully make your lives a little bit more interesting and hopefully a feature that's very useful. Right now, as you've probably noticed, most of our music composition has really been limited solely by a music selector. You can only play one song at once. You have that going on. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and set this for none. But I've now implemented background effects a little bit better than they were before, and it lets you actually specify different pieces and play it at the same time. So, for example, I'm going to go ahead and update this character real quick, and we're going to go ahead and go with a background effect. I'm going to pull up the directory for the music. So, the directory, whoop, if I tab in, I'm going to do, let's say, dead trees. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, play background effect, variable, music slash dead trees.og. Yep, oh, there's a dash in there. Put that there. And volume will be 100%. And let's fade it in for 5 seconds. And offset will be 1000 milliseconds. Looks good. We'll loop it. We're not going to provide any details for the looping because we're just going to assume that it's going to loop the entire thing. Finally, I'm going to choose to store the ID, and conveniently enough, a variable called ID. Okay? This guy's going to start up our music. Our Ariana character here is actually going to stop our music. So, by default, prior this was always showing all effects. But now we can do it by unique ID. And in this case, we'll use the ID here that we just did for the other. So, if I did everything right, I'll talk to this guy, he'll cue up some music, then I'll talk to her, and she will stop the music. Guess I would like to save before testing. Drag this guy over. Should be recording my audio. Cool. And there's our music. Now if I walk over here, she stops it, just as expected. And then we get in a fight. Now, let's go ahead and do something a little different. Let's go ahead and also wait. Be under system. Nope, control flow. Wait. We're going to wait a second. We're not going to block the input. And then we're going to play one more song. We're also going to do that at the same time. Let's do Sailing the Seven Skies. That looks awesome. Have an amazingly talented composer working for us. Okay. And we're going to store that in ID sound value 1. Just so we have something different, all right? And I'm going to also put one more block in here to wait. There we go. Now, Ariana is only going to stop the first one. We're not going to stop the second. So now, I'm going to go here again, run it, drag this guy over. But, talking to Ariana, sorry, had to let that music play because that was a great song that I composed myself, not that Bert guy who keeps taking credit for all of my hard work. Anyways, I hope this is helpful. These should hopefully allow you to play multiple songs, and be able to turn them on and off, toggle. And again, since these are variables or values, you could end up having like a world map theme that maybe plays every time you open, but you could change the name of whatever's playing and based on a global variable. Very possible, right? So different parts of the game You might have something where the music changes for the overworld. Breath of Fire 1 and 2 did this based on kind of how far you were in the story. I think there were 3 overworld themes for both games. Xenoblade does this as well, with different areas having different battle music as well. So hopefully this gives you some more options, and yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and yeah, make sure we all remind Bert to stop taking credit for all of my hard composition work. It's really hard, guys, to try to throw him a bone here and there, because he's that poor rural farmer out in Georgia, and he keeps taking credit for all my hard music work, in addition to all the coding work that I'm doing. I bet he's going to try taking credit for that next. See you next time, architects.
Master